Yeah, it's been a long day, but it's worked out so far. I actually pushed a bit of a trail through up to the gate because I had to get a bale for the horses, so I have them out there. So I used a tractor and got that, and I opened, like I say, up to the gate, but it doesn't look too bad going out. It was a west wind. Normally, right there, she can plug in like 4 feet deep, but it looks like it's only a foot deep. So rather than disturb it, I'll wait and then I'll come with the snowplow and open it up. But I can get through that. But snow is funny, you know, it's soft as it lays until you disturb it, then it'll pack down, then it'll be a problem. So I think I'll leave that go so I can get out of there tomorrow. But I do have a couple of logs here. No, they're too long to get in the yard. I'm going to cut them, I think, 3 sections. And then as long as the tractor is warmed up, I'll come back and drag them home. You know, that'll be good for a while. And that's good solid oak, you know, from them standing dead ones. So it burns good. But it's been a long day. Well, and then even yesterday, you know, I was trying to finish that stuff up before dark. Well, then of course, I broke a fan belt. Well, luckily I have spares and it's very easy to change on this, but it was getting right dark when I was doing it. But it's done. But that's just the way winter is. Everything you do in winter takes longer. And a thing you always have to keep in mind too when you're running a chainsaw in winter, you know, the bar and the chain heat up, and then if you shut them down, that chain can freeze right to the bar. And you got a heck of a time to get them loose again. You know, so you got to be careful to make sure it's not wet when you shut it down, or you end up tearing it apart. But it'd be good to have them sitting in the yard at home. And hopefully by hauling them with the tractor, I can shake a little of that snow off them. But I cleared off a spot in the yard to pile them, so they'll be handy, with the thought that, you know, if it gets, you know, 20 below, it's hard to get that Belarus going. I could do it, but then it's awful miserable to run too, with no cab. You know, you just freeze. Even today, you know, it's like 0. Not the most comfortable thing to run, but you go through snow. So I'll get these cut up and take the tractor and haul them home and call it quits for the day. But you know, a guy was asking, what do you do when it's like 20 below? You know, you could just sit by the fire. Well, that'd be nice, but if you got animals, you know, and you're heating with wood, and I mean, there's chores you do all day, but it just takes you longer because you have to take a little break down again, dry off and warm up, and then go right at it again. So there's no slowing down until it gets dark. And even though, you know, I'm pushing it, I'll get them home before dark. And I got the horses fed and the chickens watered. Cats are fed. I got to feed him yet. But that's right at dark he gets fed. She's a long day, though. And I think I'll be plowing. I think that's the plan. But it looks like at least I'll be able to get out. You know, because sometimes that could be a job. But, you know, these, like I say, these big tire chains, they go through a lot. I'm glad I got them. Well, you know, this thing will go through a lot without them. But they are nice.